right? Make a seat for yourself at the back of the mat. Bring your blocks. We're going to start in seated butterfly. Seated supported butterfly. So make a tall seat for yourself, cushion. Bring your blocks. Sit at the edge of the cushion or blanket. And then take the soles of the feet together. Knees will fall wide, but you can keep the feet as far away from your groin as it's comfortable for you. Take a couple of blocks, any height. And then gently rest your forehead on the blocks. Take a deep inhale here through the nose. Open your mouth inside out. One more time, deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and let it go. Make yourself nice and comfortable here. Close your eyes. Start breathing in and out through your nose. And start tuning into the rhythm of your breath. Arriving on your mat this morning. Leaving any planning for your day ahead to later outside your door. Couple more breaths here. Gently open your eyes. Come up tall. And then inhale, sweeping both arms up to the sky. Palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, palms draw down to heart center. Tuck your chin in, set an intention for your practice. Maybe dedicating the practice to something or someone that needs it more than you. Remove the blocks. And then you're going to sit cross-legged, but cross your legs so that you can crawl your feet away from each other. So away from each other and flex those feet. So away and flex those feet. So almost like coming into an Agni Stambhasana, except your feet are crossed, except your shins are not stacked on top of each other. They are crossed one in front of the other. Inhale as you see both arms up to the sky. Exhale, drop those fingertips down to the mat in front of you. Hinge slightly and then sway from side to side. Noticing your hips here. On your next inhale, come back to center. Inhale, lift up, look up, draw your heart forward. Exhale, fold it down. Couple deep breaths here, breathing into those hips. Push your sit bones back. Then come up, walk your hands all the way over to the right. Inhale as you draw your heart forward towards that knee. On the exhale, big circle of the arms, the right fingers drop behind you, and then fold over that knee. Deep inhale here. Reach that left arm Forward, fingertips crawl forward diagonally. Deep breaths. And slowly come up. Now your left fingers come outside your right knee. Your right fingers are behind you. Go reach further behind you. Twist over to the right. Sit up tall, reaching the crown of the head up to the ceiling. And slowly come back to the center. Let's change the crossing of our legs. So cross your legs and then walk those feet away from each other towards the edges of the mat and flex those feet. So you're having like a Agni Stambhasana shape, but then your shins are not stacked one on top of the other. Inhale as you reach all 10 fingers up to the sky. Exhale, drop those fingers out in front. And then explore those hips, sway from side to side. Notice how it feels. On your next inhale, draw your heart forward, elongate your spine. Exhale, fold over those legs. Keep pushing those sit bones back so that you're still seated on your blanket or cushion. One more breath. Then lift up, walk those fingers all the way over to the left. Reach, reach, reach with your right fingertips and then big circle of the left hand all the way over behind you and then fold over that left knee. Keep pressing the right hip back. Deep breaths here. Come up to a tall seat. Right fingers now on the outside of your left knee. Crawl those left fingers further behind you and twist over to the left. Tall spine. Twisting from your belly button. And turn and face the front. Unravel those legs. Take those feet on either side of the mat, wider than your hips, and drop your knees from side to side. You can keep your fingers behind you to prevent you from crawling. Forward. Just activating those hips, mobilizing those hips. And then we're going to come into a bear sit, which means your feet are still wider than your hips, maybe a little bit wider than your mat as well. And then your heels are digging in, toes are pointing up. This is a bear sit. So from here, we're going to cross our forearms, one on top of the other. And then if possible, we're going to kick those feet out without leaning back too much. Kick, kick, like a petulant bear in the morning. Kick, 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 and come to center. We're going to lean forward and back a few times. Lean forward and back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, and forward. Allow your forehead to hang heavy. Allow a soft rounding in your back. Again, noticing how your hips feel here. And slowly come up, cross your ankles, remove the blanket, roll forward, tabletop. If you need the blanket later on, you can bring it underneath your knees, but come into a tabletop for regular cat-cows first. So hands underneath your um, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, regular cat-cows. Inhale as you arch your back, lift your tail up, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you as you gaze up, happy cow. Exhale as you press the mat away, round your back. Gaze at your belly button, tucking your tail in. Inhale. Drop your belly. Lift your gaze, tail up like a happy cow. Exhale as you press the mat away, tucking your tail in, separating your shoulder blades, belly button presses to the ceiling. Two more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And come back to neutral spine. Move your hands like 1 or 2 palm prints forward. We're going to make the same movements with hip circles. So on your next inhale, shift your hips all the way over to the right heel, swing it over to the left, come up to the front, drop your hips low, and then continue the circles, smooth circles. I'm giving you discrete instructions that make it smooth, dropping your hips as you come forward and taking those hips back. Let's do 2 more like this, over to the right, to the front. And then shift sides, directions, so all the way to the left to right. Big circles as you here, drop your hips and then drop your hips to the as you come forward. Just exploring those hips slowly this morning. And then next time you come forward, simply drop those hips, or like a teenage cobra, drop those hips, lift your heart up, gaze up, feel that nice stretch in your hip flexors, take a deep inhale here. Exhale, send your hips back, child's pose. Couple more times like this. Inhale, come forward. Drop your hips. Lift your heart. Feel the stretch in your hip flexors. Exhale, send your hips back. Child's pose. Come forward. Inhale. Drop your hips. Lift your heart. Exhale, send it back. On your next inhale, come forward. Tuck your toes in. Send your hips back. Lift it up. Downward facing dog. First down dog of the day. Keeping a generous bend in your knees. Press the mat away with all the strength you have this morning. Bend both knees and bring your belly to your thighs. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale. Straighten those knees, dropping your heels towards the mat. One more time. Inhale, dropping, bending both knees, belly to thighs. Exhale, straighten, heels towards the mat. Inhale, one more time. Drop your heart towards your thighs. Exhale and straight. Drop those knees back down again. And then on your next inhale, press the right heel back. Right heel presses back towards the back wall. Listen, you're going to kind of sweep that leg all the way over to the side so that it's in line with your hips, and then drop that foot down. Come up and turn those toes so they are facing away from you. Turn the toes to face away from you. They're not facing to the front of the mat. They're facing away from you. Hands on your knee. We're going to take some side lunges. Let me face this side. The toes are facing away. Hands on your knee. You're going to simply bend your knee. It's okay for the knee to go past the ankle and come up. Bend. Come up. Bend. Come up. Bend. Come up. One more time. Bend this time. Bring your block inside your foot. Hand on your block. Bend your knee and reach that left arm up. What are we doing now? We are doing a supported kneeling extended side angle pose. If you want, you can take your biceps by your ears, reaching towards all the way over to the right. Supported kneeling side angle pose. What we do from Warrior 2 usually. Feel that deep stretch in your inner thigh on the right and the left side body. And slowly come up. Come back to your tabletop. And on your next inhale, press that left heel all the way back. And listen, you're going to keep it at the same level as the height of your hips. Try to keep it at the same level as you sweep that leg all the way, all the way, all the way over to the left. And then drop that foot. Come up to kneeling. And turn those toes so they are facing the short edge of the mat. Sorry, in your case, they're facing away from you. Bend that knee. Hand on your left thigh, you're going to swing forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Last one here. Forward and back. And last time, as you come forward, bring that block inside your foot, hand on the block, and then reach your right hand up to the sky. Get that length, and then maybe even reaching it diagonally away from you. Kneeling, extended Parshva Konasana, extended side angle pose. Where do you feel the stretch? And slowly come back up. Come back to kneeling. Tabletop. Hands, one palm print forward. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Pedal your legs out this time. Bending one knee. Pressing the opposite heel down to the mat. Activating the backs of our legs. And then, on your next inhale, slowly walk your feet one footprint at a time towards the top of the mat. And hang heavy in ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows. Allow your head and neck to weigh heavily down towards the mat and sway from side to side. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. And then release your hands down to the mat. Tucking your chin in, soft bend in your knees. Slowly roll up. One vertebrae stacks on top of the other. And your head and neck will come up last. Standing tall at the top of your mat. Inhale as you sweep both arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers, press your palms up to the ceiling. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, lean over to the right. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hinge and fold it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana, reach your heart forward. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take it back, plank pose. Take a deep inhale and plank. Exhale, drop your knees, your chest, your chin, Ashtanga Pranam. Come all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Move your hands by your ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your thighs up, gaze up. Getting a nice hamstring, hip flexor stretch here. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, pick yourself up, tabletop. Exhale, send it back, and then pick it up, downward facing dog. Again, if you feel like making any sort of movements, go for it. If not, finding stillness in your down dog this morning. One more breath. And then exhale, he'll bend both knees, look up to the top, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, reach the heart forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky, interlace your fingers, clasp your palms up. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift up the Uttanasana, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take it back, plank pose. Take a deep inhale in plank, find that strong plank. Exhale, drop your knees, your chest, your chin, Ashtanga Pranam. Squeezing your elbows in by your side, come to your belly. Untuck your toes, move your hands a little bit below your shoulders, and then inhale. Upward facing dog, lift those thighs up, pass them forward and down, finding that hip flexor stretch. Take a deep inhale here, and exhale, lower it down. Inhale, come up to a tabletop. Exhale, send it back, lift it up, downward facing dog. Pedaling your feet out, or this time finding your stillness, tuning into the rhythm of your breath. Down dog, as they say, is your home base. You come back here every single time to find your breath. Bend your knees, look up to the top, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, press your feet down, come all the way up to standing, interlace your fingers and press your palms up to the sky. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hinge and fold it down. Inhale, half lift, reach the heart forward. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms, take it back, 1 foot at a time, plank pose. Find the strong plank every single time, don't cheat. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, drop your knees, your chest, your chin, squeeze your elbows in by your side as you come to your belly, untuck your toes, move your hands down a little bit. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Reach your heart forward, drop your hips forward and down just like you would in Anjaneyasana. And release. Inhale, come up to a tabletop. Exhale, send your hips back and lift it up, downward facing dog. So I always do Cobra pose in our gentle classes because Cobra pose is a back strengthening pose. Upward facing dog is not so much because you're using your hands to push up. Whereas in Cobra pose, you're using your back to lift up, do that back bend. So both the poses look similar, but the effect on your body is quite different. Bend your knees, look up to the top, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, reach the heart forward. Exhale and fold it down. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center and down by your side. We're going to bring those blocks for extended side angle pose, just like we did the kneeling extended side angle pose. We're going to do the extended side angle pose now on the in Warrior 2. So bring the block close by. Not sure where we will place it yet, but maybe one at the back of your mat, one in the front of your mat, just so you can cover both sides. And then step your feet 3 to 4 feet apart. And then turn your toes out for goddess pose. Really getting into your hips now. Take your feet as wide as you want and squat all the way down. Palms come to heart center. Keep pressing those knees behind you. So press those knees behind you. They're not caving in. Squatting down low. Hold it here. Take a deep inhale. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, rise up. Reach those fingertips up to the sky. Exhale. Squat down. Palms draw down to heart center. Inhale up. Reach up. Exhale, palms to heart center, squatting all the way down, low, low, low. Inhale up. Exhale down. Press those knees behind you as you come down. Inhale up. Exhale down, hold it here. Right hand on your right thigh, lean up and over with your left. Side stretch, keep that squat. Come back, left hand down, right arm up and over, side stretch. And come back down. Both hands on your thighs, fingertips are on the front. Drop your right shoulder down, look over your left, come back up. Drop your left shoulder down, look over your right. One more time like this. Down, look over the opposite shoulder. Right shoulder down, look over the opposite shoulder. And slowly come back up. Inhale and rise all the way up to standing. And turn those left toes in, right toes out for warrior pose. Warrior two. So heel to arch alignment here. Feet are as wide as you want to lunge, deep. Your shoulders will stay on top of your hips as you bend your right knee. Bend your right knee, shoulders still stay on top of your knees, of your hips. You're not leaning forward or back. Fly those arms out, one on each side of the room. Soft gaze over your front fingers. Keep pressing through the back edge of the back foot. The back leg is strong and straight. Generous bend in your front knee. Your front knee is pushing towards the back wall. Long, steady warriors. Listen on your next inhale. Reverse your warrior. Right arm up and over. On the exhale, bring that block that you have in the back of the mat. Plant it inside your foot at any height and reach up and over with your left. I'm using the tallest height today as my hips are still feeling a bit tight. Inhale, slowly pull yourself back up. Reverse your warrior one more time. And then release, straightening the front knee. Turn your right toes in, left toes face the short edge of the mat. Fly those arms out. And bend your left knee, coming to warrior two. Again, shoulders stay on top of the hips. Try not to lean forward or back. Soft gaze over your front fingers. Find steadiness in your warrior. Noticing the strength in the back leg as you press the back edge of the back foot. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Keep the bend. Simply reach up and over with your left. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring that block inside your foot and reach up and over with your right. Block can be at any height. Opening your heart up to the ceiling. In the power class, we'll work on the bind. First with the strap and then we'll go to the fingers bind. Inhale, come back up. Keep that bend in the knee. Reach up and over one more time. Reversing your warrior and then straighten that front knee. Step forward to the top of the mat. And let's slowly squat down to Malasana. Feet are as wide as your mat, toes point out. Reaching your arms forward for 10. Squat down, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows drop inside your knees. Press your knees out. And maybe sway from side to side. Lifting your heart up. So you're not rounding your back here. And then come down to sit on your bum. One more time. Coming into the 90-90 switches. Feet wider than your hips. Drop your knees from side to side. Drop both knees over to the right. We're going to take a 90-90 pigeon. Or if you prefer a regular pigeon, you can shoot the back leg back, straight back, and come into like a regular pigeon. So either way, 90-90 pigeon, there's a 90-degree angle from your hip to knee to ankle. And if you're in a regular pigeon and your hips are as tight as mine, you're probably a little bit diagonal. Doesn't matter. One hand on, right hand on right knee, since you're swung over to the right. Left hand on the right ankle, lean forward and back a few times. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale. This time fold it all the way down. Release your forehead down. Release your hips. It's okay if your left hip is a little bit lifted in the 90-90 pigeon. You can keep it a little bit lifted. It's okay. Make sure your hip to knee to ankle is 90 degrees. If you want to make it a little bit more intense on your hips, you want to simply lean forward towards your right foot rather than your just over your shin. So taking like a little bit of a side. Notice if that intensifies the stretch in your right outer hip. Slowly come up. Bringing the left leg forward. Keep it at a diagonal. Keeping the right foot inside your left leg. Actually, let's not keep it in diagonal. Take it straight forward, and you're going to bring that block if you need it. Try to make that left knee in line with your hip for Janu Sirsasana. You're going to place the sole of the left foot inside your right leg. If you need a support underneath blanket or block underneath your right knee, go for it. Inhale as you reach both hands up to the sky. Exhale, fold it forward. Breathe here. Inhale, slowly come back up. And then take that right foot over to the left, over your left leg for Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated twist. So you can keep that left leg out, or you can bend the left knee, bringing the heel to your right bum. Sitting up tall. Inhale as you reach that left arm up. Exhale, either hugging that knee to twist or taking the elbow on the outside of your right knee, twist over to the left. Sit up tall. Fingertips behind you, just as a touch point. Don't lean on it. Don't lean back. Feel free to simply hug your knee in. You don't have to bring the elbow on the outside. And coming back to center. Again, take your feet as wide as your mat or wider. Drop your knees from side to side. Notice how it feels now after that intense hip stretch with Ardha Matsyendrasana. That's not one of my favorite stretches. It feels intense, really, really intense to me. Drop both knees over to the left now for a 90-90 pigeon on the left. So hip to knee to ankle. If you want, you can fan the left leg back to take a regular pigeon. In that case, you will not have a 90-degree angle. Either way, whichever you like, and you can use your blankets, your props for the regular pigeon underneath the lifted hip. From here, one hand, right hand to ankle, left hand to knee. Press that knee down. Let's lean forward and back a few times. Forward and up, forward and up. Keep pressing that knee down, forward and up, and go ahead and fold over that shin. And if you want to intensify it, and if you did so on the other side, you can walk over to the right and fold over your foot. Notice if that feels different. Pigeon pose is a pose of release, so releasing everything down. And slowly come up, bringing the right leg forward. Again, taking the knee in line with your hip, using a prop underneath your blanket or block underneath your knee, left knee if you want. And as you reach up, all 10 fingers create that length. Janushirasana, right leg is out, left foot inside. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Janushirasana is a hamstring stretch now on the right side and a hip opening on the left. And a little bit of a twist. So notice kind of a pull, a stretch on your low back on the right, on the left side now. And he'll slowly come back up. Pick up that left foot, bring it outside your right leg, and then bend the knee. Bring that heel to your left bum. Inhale as you reach your right arm up. Exhale, you can either hug that knee or bring the elbow outside your knee to twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana, seated twist. And slowly come back to center. Bringing both feet on the mat. Center yourself. And then slowly round your back. Come all the way down. Keep those blocks, blankets close by. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Cactus arms. Drop your knees from side to side. Go ahead and drop both knees over to the right. Gaze to the left. Supine twist. If you want to intensify this, you can pick up your right ankle, plant it on top of your left knee. Slowly come back, bringing both knees over to the left, gaze to the right. Slowly come back, planting both feet on the mat, taking your final resting pose in Supta Baddha Konasana, supine butterfly, using one block underneath each knee, just so you can rest comfortably. Wiggle your spine, tuck your chin in towards your chest, just slightly. And you can either keep your arms by your side, palms facing up, or if it feels more comfortable, you can have one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Close your eyes and turn your attention inwards, noticing how your hips feel. Allowing your body to surrender completely. Slowly start deepening your breath. A deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Wiggling your fingers, bring sensation back to your body. Maybe reaching your arms up. And then sweep your arms down to bring your knees together. Hug your knees into your chest and give yourself a tight squeeze and rock from side to side. And drop both knees over to the right. Stay in a fetal position if you want for a breath. And then pick yourself up using the top arm. Come up to a tall seat and unmute yourself if you want to own with me.